God's rebel, lands tremble. There's nothing more for us here. What is Azadel's legacy? What of Azadel's legacy? Has there been word of Yustola and the others? I see. Frustrating, perhaps, but better that the gate is be destroyed than used to unleash more voids. We should return to Maghaduta and rejoin the others. Good to see you both return hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago and are already with the Satrat. Shall I show you in? Hey, it's Dragon. Big Dragon.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain? Golbez aspires to deliver Voidsent unto the source, where they may die and return to the lifestream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed. Voidsent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
We can't let that happen.
Certainly not. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect. Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
Your stolen or learn will be more than matched to those tones. How about a little training to keep your lance arm honed? How about that?
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
What else happened? Before you leave, I will once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Davnair been saved yet again. Before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's left eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate as the legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. You achieved this ends. Did you achieve its ends? Golbez had sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme. But no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. Yeah. Meanwhile, That's the moon. That looks off.
Kenyatso and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow.
That's gonna come back later on us.
In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
Oops.
At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Beyond closed gates awaits your foe, where no path leads and none may go. Good. And that's that's the main scenario. Main story complete. And because we have time, so much time on this one, we got a moment. Not begin twist now. Oh, Charlie. Get something. We'll go open up the extreme version of the fight, which is kind of like down here. Oh yeah, and there's still a lot that we gotta do, but we will take care of it all. Greetings, my friend. If you have a tale to share, the minstrel is all ears. Talk about Rubicante. The void sent thought to cross the rift and launch an assault on our world. Goodness, and here I thought you might find a repetitive from your dealings with the void, and instead is its prey. Tell me more. I see. Theirs was a world bereft of true death, and so they saw its release in ours. I'm most curious into impetus to take action. Would you not agree? And it's Rubicante. He too was prepared to embrace his end with open arms. Yet I could not help but wonder, had he drank deeper of the dragon's ether, how brightly might his soul have burned ere it flickered and failed? I do believe this quandary has inspired the makings of a new verse, if you lend me your ear for a moment. In armor black the knight did ride, to claim lands wherein death resides. Thither would his people know the silent gift of death's great flow. Honor bound, a fiend of fire, forged in battle, honed by ire. He stood defiant, soul ablaze, heavy, heart heavy with sins of bygone days. In another life, one might say he had the heart of a hero true, a heart broken perhaps by the bitter truth that the void could not be saved without sacrifice. Yet he was willing to offer up his soul to become a monster, dying to uphold his ideals, a heroic sacrifice in his eyes, no doubt, the circumstances of his death aside. I believe such a noble soul is worthy of remembering in song, who may look back on the man that he was rather than the beast he became. Yeah, there's the extreme fight unlocked. Excuse me? Okay. That's not what I wanted to say all of a sudden. No thanks. That was... Anyway. I think Bill Mag was the one that I need to get to. Where is it? No, it's... Yeah, Ilmag. Or is it? Or is it the Crystarium? I'm looking for the delivery stuff. Custom delivery. The new one. That's the one. It's part. Yep. What's this sheep doing here? What are you doing? That's so and look at him. Ah. Wow. Huh? Having Amphitheria imparted its message, the sheep dashes off. You can only hope that this letter contains some matter of sheep to burn a dictionary. The script is comprised of several distinct hands, and a sweet flowery fragrance lifts from the page. It's wandered naturally to the pixies of Ilmag. Greetings, sapling of the king. If you are reading this, it means our precious Fluffy has proven itself most admirably as a messenger sheep. We write you with some fascinating news. A talking leaf man has appeared in the Omeg. You'll remember our leaf men, haven't you? Those dreary mortals refurbished into darling shrubbery? Well, there's not usually much for conservation on account of being tapestry, bushes, but this one simply showers on. Such an accomplished leaf man. Much picker archers, yes. Come and find us in and we shall introduce you. Yeah, it's weird already. So I kind of, yeah, I mainly want to unlock this because this is the custom delivery is the it's something that you have to do every day in order to max it out, or is it every week? Hello. Oh God, it's moving. It's moving. It's jiggling. It's wiggling. Excuse me, sir. Might I have a word? If you can understand me, that is. You can? Oh, what a relief. Please help me. My mind is in a terrible haze at present. And these glittering, chittering children have done nothing but cackle and poke at me. You came. I knew you would. The king's sapling would never pass up a wonder of this delightful. I am Ortier. And this is Loru. And Lucy, you that letter together. Sapling? Wait, are you a plant? I thought you were a person come to help me. Oh, please tell me you aren't some tree who simply looks like a person. Don't worry, I'm a sapling to some, but definitely a person. Like a sprout. Is that supposed to make sense? Why, you sound so distraught. As though you aren't the greenest and leafiest one here. What marvelous fun this is. In exchange for making me laugh, I'll share you both a little secret. This chatty little brush sprouted from none other than an Andron, one of the leaf men inside these stables. As for why, who knows? Maybe under the spirit is simply overflowing with life. Or maybe all that pruning and wishing finally paid off. Or both. Regardless, the two are connected by their roots. Means they are both it's abandoned, is it? My memories are so muddled. I can't tell if it's familiar or not. Well, why don't we muddle and enter him back into his original form then? That sounds like a wonderful fun. Oh, lovely. Let's change him back. No, absolutely not. Everyone knows that trying to change a leafman back only ends in a mucky mudman. There won't be another attempt gone wrong. I won't allow it. Oh. You mean to say that my choice is between remaining a bush or becoming mud? That I shall never again assume personally? Saying so. What if? I need you. Ain't gonna pay. Yes, yes, that's it, my precious Harry. You should have called upon me immediately, of course, but how could I be anything but delighted that you remembered me all on your own? Whatever your desire, your beautiful branch is at your service. Your Majesty. 'Tis true, none have yet returned a leaf man to its original form, but let's let such improbabilities become more trifles, if such is my sapling's wish. It could be accomplished by none other. You and your friends possess the ability to heal those tainted by light's corruption, do you not? Were that knowledge to be coupled with my strength as king, this leaf man may yet return to his erstwhile self. However, such deeply transformative magics are a far cry from simple pixie glamours. If you cannot hold the clearest image of your true form within your mind's eye, your fate as a mudman is all but sealed. You know what must be done, my Lion 7? Call for me again when your preparations are complete. Or we gotta make him remember who he is and what he looked like. Well, I take great comfort in knowing that I am not condemned to an eternity of muck and twigs. But recalling my true form feels like a daunting task indeed. Speaking of true forms, what was the consequences on yours then, person, tree? Honestly, I'm more confused than ever after the last conversation. Oh, a nickname. That makes far more sense. You do look quite like a person, and you say your name is Ronald? A pleasure to meet you. Now, Ronald, I don't mean to impose, but seeing as I am shackled here by roots and surrounded by plant harassing mischief makers, you may be my only living ally in this world. Please, please help me remember who I truly am. Oh, thank you. I will do my utmost to remember promptly. Of course, simply trying to remember something so other you can't seems like a rather fruitless endeavor. There must be some reliable way of storing up latent memories. If I had hands, I'd give myself a smart rap on the head to get the blood flowing, or sap flowing. But you have hands, Ronald. Would you be so kind as to give me a good, solid smack? Okay. Well, wait, I just got a better idea. Better look at your biceps. Excuse me. No, perhaps not. You mustn't beat upon the bush. I know, I got a little carried away tugging at your leaves and all, but I'm ready to help now. You better than anyone. I've even seen your true form before, but simply telling you what I know isn't going to help you truly remember who you are. You must truly, truly remember your true form. You are truly to return safely. True. I must say, that is surprisingly thoughtful for someone who was hee-hee-heeing at my distress not moments ago. But if you can't tell me anything, how do you intend to help? Well, I never said I couldn't tell you anything, just nothing too important to be told. I'll give you little hints and pieces instead, like this. Do you remember being a shepherd, Aiden? You so love your fluffy white sheep. You loved them so much, in fact, that even those scary sin eaters couldn't drive you away from your flock. You stayed and cared for them until the very end. Really? I confess, I don't remember anything of the sort. But if you speak the truth, perhaps seeing tools or materials a shepherd might use would induce further recollection. Not much of a leap, but it's all we have to move it around. If you kind enough to procure some items fit for the ship. Okay. Will help too. Lauren loves playing shop, so be sure to check their wares for both handy and dandy bits, bobs, and supplies. Lately, Lauren, fascinated what you mortals call scripts. We'll be happy to take your shiny coin just the same. Oh, what fun we shall have. Okay, further wait to get started. Oh boy, this is gonna be weird. Some deliveries. Good. This is actually really good. Oh, we put them behind the door. Smaller water. Oh. Those are the rings, okay. Okay. Oh, we are way low level. But we need shirt equipment materials. What? Oh man, what was that? I don't know what happened there. I thought I hit the button for Master Meld, and it's like, no, you didn't. It just... Okay, so I can max it out. I know. Why you have to do? You have my gratitude. That's what we have here. For me, I cannot. I feel. Oh, thank you. You have bought me so many nice things. It's a shame I can't put any of them to use. I dare say, familiar. I've remembered something. You're right, I was a shepherd, and I lived here with my sheep and cared for them very, very much. That's right, Anna. Go on. Originally, we lived up on the mountainside across the lake, but when the flood came, we were forced to evacuate down here. Oh, my little flock didn't like the move one bit. They never got along with the local shepherds. Though I'm sure they do now that their wardens are tasty leafmen. And there was one other they didn't take to, as I remember. Back before the flood, a gouged traveler once assisted me with some work. Perhaps it was due to his bulky stature, but my sheep couldn't see him. Didn't see him, but couldn't see him. Batter him with their tiny holes. I shouldn't laugh, but the sight was really quite charming. Let's just, have I returned to my true form? But I hardly remember anything. No, this doesn't feel right. I can say with relative certainly that I was never this gigantic. So anxious, Adrian. No need to fret. This is only a glamour, just a teeny tiny taste of who you might have, sort have been, or not. Either way, I've kept that fluffy, leafy head of yours for luck. How precious you look. I thought you'd feel more comfortable with the appearance of a mortal. And the more limbs you have, the more I can make the flail. I suppose this does make communication easier in a fashion. But what's this about making me flail? Just like that. Oh, you're ever so droll. Oh, why must you delight in my discomfort? Thanks to you, I'm bound to be battered to mulch by my adorable charges. Which, well, I suppose there are worse ways to go. He's not considered you a probably proper person. It's done. Yeah. Give us the next one. Now you're sounding more like yourself. You did so love mingling with the sheepies, all snuggling up in a sea of fluffy wool and happily bleating, although I did. I doubt they let you snuggle looking like that. Snuggle. Yes, done. Seeing as it was so cold outside. That's right. You wouldn't know it from blossoming meadow, but these parts used to be far colder. Far too cold for flowers. We are in the mountains, you know, after all. I must have warded off the chill somehow, Ronald. Could you bring me something I might use to that? Anything you can manage? Sure. Yeah, I can still do 3. Mountain God. Oh, wait. Oh no, you gotta actually... Oh no, you have to actually get collectability in this. How high are we talking? $136. Okay. $136. You can tell I'm gonna have a few tiny bit of trouble trying to complete this. No. This is actually not the right way to do this, but it's like I'm in a rush to just get the collectibles in and be done with the deliveries for the week. Oh hello. Mountainous climbs are nothing to sneeze at. Rather, they would be without warm clothing or blankets, or some such thing. Oh, lovely. You have my gratitude, Ronald. Oh, how lovely. There we go. That's it. Till next week. Thank you for bringing me so many nice things, Ronald. It's always so good to chat with another person. These pixies certainly make their own fun. Their games can get rather exhausting at times. Yeah. You deliver. You may begin. Yeah. Starting Tuesday at 3 a.m. Okay. So it is every week. Okay. Yeah, I really gotta upgrade my gear. It's not optimized anymore. Let me see what's going on with that, by the way. Yeah, this is all 610. Yeah, this is 612. Okay, so we do have completely new gear sets that we have to create. Okay, let's right. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to work on that sometime soon. We can work that throughout the month. We'll do the painstakingly slow route and get it all built. I kind of want all that done by the end of the month, by the way. So we'll probably push through that and see what happens. But I'm going to take a break. Let me go to my house real quick. So I can go in there and be like, okay. Because they put demolition is back. So if you haven't been in your house in 30 days, I want to get on that. Or else, yeah. As of this patch, it's back up and running. So. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'm gonna probably like a 10 or 15 minute break, and then we will actually do. We can do what you call it. We'll do the 24-man raid probably.